This conference will now be recorded.
All right, welcome to the December statewide meeting for Project Prevent. This is our final statewide meeting of the semester. Where did the time go? I know I say that like every month when we have a statewide meeting, but it's going so fast. So this will be the last time that we meet until February. We don't meet in January because winter break kind of overlaps. So we just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys on a few new things, and then of course share some of the projects and things that you guys have been working on. So we'll go ahead and get started. And the first thing I wanted to just kind of remind you guys about, and then show you a couple of new things too, is that if you're still looking for projects to do, and I know we're doing a lot of things virtual, we do have, of course, the books No Thanks But I'd Love to Dance and Smoking Stinks. We found a new one, and I know that at least one other chapter, I've seen this somewhere else, is using this No Smoking, No Drinking, No Drugs book. It's really cute, and we just ordered a lot too. So these are, it says that it's for for kids ages 5 to 11, and I put on here grades K through 4, but honestly, and you'll see when you read through it, I think it may be more appropriate for like kindergarten through 2nd. Yeah. It's really cute. Mr. Consequences is the mouse, and he's like, telling the kid, all the things that'll happen, and it's very cute, but it is probably way too elementary or primary for like a 4th or a 5th grader. And then again, I'm going backwards, but the Oregon Wise Guys books, we talked about those, and again, here's the link where you could buy those if you were interested in buying those books. We sent these out, I guess, last year or the year before, so some of you may already have them, but we have them recorded by one of our coworkers here at Children's. She teaches this to a lot of elementary schools across the state. And there are 4 books, and they're very short lessons, like 6 or 7 minutes long, and they're on our website now under recorded presentations, so you can pull those up anytime and show those too. If you're looking for, like, of course you want to be more involved than just like sending a video to an elementary class. So maybe if you students work with elementary principals or elementary teachers to be able to coordinate, when you could show these videos or share these videos. And maybe if you guys aren't able to go in person, you as a chapter could record like a short video message to all the students, just kind of telling them who you are and about Project Prevent and why you're involved and why this is important, and then they could kind of show that video from you guys before playing these videos. I think that'd be a really neat way to still kind of connect. You guys have done a great job working with the elementary students in your areas, and I know this is something that's it's needed, but it's also super impactful when they hear it from junior high and high school students rather than hearing it just from their teachers and parents. So I want to just kind of remind you of those. And then we also have access to an e-cigarette prevention program called Catch My Breath. And I've been trained, and many other health department and tobacco prevention specialists have been trained throughout the state to be able to provide these lessons. So we are going to start scheduling some virtual presentations for these in the spring coming up. So hopefully that's something that you guys can help us with. But there's a curriculum for grades 5th through 12th. So these are really good. There's 4 lessons for each one. They're about 30 minutes long, and they can be done virtually. It's evidence-based. Of course, it doesn't cost anything, and we're really going to start trying to schedule a lot of those in the spring. So I kind of want to just give you guys a heads up on that. And if that's something that you think you may be interested in, hopefully we can work with some of you guys, chapter members in your school, when we are able to kind of get those scheduled and that kind of thing. So that was just a kind of a quick reminder. There's something that you can do anytime, but it's an observance of Children's Dental Health Month in February. And this is such a sweet little outreach project. I used to be involved with a few different groups that did this when I was working for the Department of Health a few years ago, but it's a smile drive. So you can go to smiledrive.org. It's from America's Tooth Fairy, and they just have a simple way for you to kind of collect toothpaste, toothbrushes, and floss for kids in need in your area. So what's really cool is that it can go, you can choose where it's donated. It could be to your own school, it could be to the Salvation Army, any nonprofit. If you want it to stay in your town, wherever you guys want to make that donation, you can do that. And it's just a really neat way to be able to provide outreach in a much needed way. They always send these emails to me, and they'll have quotes from kids that will say, I lost my toothbrush, so I've been using my sister's, or this is the first time I've had my own toothbrush. Just things like that are quotes from, you know, actual kids. So it's very much needed. And of course, we want to focus on the importance of dental health. If you guys were to set up, you know, maybe like a donation, you know, table or whatever in your school or in your community center, you could set up some information about smoking, dipping, vaping, and oral health as well. You can use your Mr. Grossmouth model, yeah, and different things. Just kind of also make it educational, but yeah, but be able to host that Smile Drive. So smiledrive.org is the website. And just kind of a heads up, because I know we're running short on time for the school semester now, but this might be something that you want to do in February. You could start planning when you guys get back to school in January. So super cute. And I think, oh, before we run into kind of talking about some of the cool things that you guys are doing, I just wanted to say, we've been getting a lot of pictures in, which is great. Stephanie has a stockpile now to share on social media. So we love it, and we don't want you to stop. But we are, if you don't see your pictures on the statewide meetings, just know that they're being shared on social media. We're using them. We've updated several pictures on the website if you go to the photo gallery. Plus, we've just kind of changed some of those pictures on the website, like Mina, that Take Down Tobacco sign picture is on our homepage. The Mountain Home Junior High students that are holding their cell phones for Trivia Tuesday, that's been added to the Contact Us page. I know we've added like Harrison Middle School and Ashdown High School to a couple of different pages too. So we're always updating the website, and of course it's always on social media. Aside from the pictures that we have to show today, I wanted to give a couple of shout outs because I don't have pictures of Bentonville Beavers Pathfinders Club. Stephanie shared something just this morning of a video that they did, but they've created like a promo video for their chapter, like a recruitment video, and it's so cool. And I know that you guys are always so creative anyway, so if that's something that you were thinking about doing, just to share, to recruit new members, or just to show people in your community what you're doing, they made a neat little video. And then Poen, I have some pictures, I think, of Poen here in a second, but they sent a lot that didn't make it into the meeting today. So Miss Henry, I just wanted you to know, I do still have all of those. You guys have been really busy reading to elementary students and setting up displays and things too. So Stephanie, you want to walk us through what we have to show today?
Yeah, so like she said, most of these you may have already seen on social media, and we have tons more that are coming. So over on the left of the girls picking up the trash and then the boy holding the trash bag, Mina Middle School hosted a campus cleanup for their school, which was a great idea and something that they could easily do outside with masks. So a great project that is easy to do right now. And then in the middle, I think this was one that we did share on our social media. Fordyce High School set up some tobacco displays. They have their Mr. Grossmouth there. And you can see this picture the boys have on their football jerseys. They said the football team actually helped out with setting that up.
And they were in the playoffs. I didn't ever hear if they won or not. Yeah, wow. They were like exciting. They were really busy at the time.
They still made time to set this up.
Right.
Great work. And then over on the right, there's a little display board, and that is from Main Street BPA, and they set up a little display to recruit new members, which we talked about, I think, in the last meeting. Another chapter had hosted a little membership drive. So I just think that's a super cool little project to do. We have some more. So these pictures are all from Lavaca Middle School, and they decorated their hallways with tons of prevention posters.
And I think these all came from the CDC. I know I can tell that the blue one in the middle did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all came from the CDC.
Yeah, so lots of different posters. Like Laura said, you can probably just pull these from the CDC's website. Also, we have resources on our website under the materials. So if you wanted to hang posters or do something kind of like this, we have several resources where you can get them. So love this easy project idea. And then Cohen High School did Plant the Promise. And we talked about this before, where you plant the seed, and then by the spring, hopefully there will be a like plant there.
So it's a bulb and it will be a flower.
A flower, excuse me.
Well, we talked about this, you're right, a while back, but I just now got these pictures and I thought they were so cute.
And I have these, I think, lined up too to share on social media, because I think this is another one of those super cool project ideas.
Also, I just want to give a shout out to the only boy in their chapter all the way to the left. He's the smart one, you can tell, because he got into the chapter with all girls. Yeah. Love that.
And then, oh, this one we just shared on our social media too. So this is Charleston High School, and it looks like they are working on their Ready, Set, Record video to enter this year. And they have some cue cards you can see, and they're really going all out with their equipment and their lighting and the cameras.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already thought about it or started working on your Ready, Set, Record video, you can still submit it through January. So you could win a prize. You could be featured in our virtual film festival this year. So if you haven't already.
And I think that's our next slide too, because I was gonna roll right into Ready, Set, Record. But yeah, so Charleston, it looks like they do, like Stephanie said, have some great equipment, and your school may have this too. So if you work with your media specialist and see what kind of equipment they have so you could use for your video. But keep in mind, I always tell everyone this every year, we have winners that have created amazing videos just from their cell phone. So you don't have to have this great equipment. Of course, schools that do, theirs turn out to be really professional looking. We have one that we're about to share that's from last year. It was one of the finalists from last year. That's a Christmas ad. That's so good. But the judges are really looking at the content too. So that's kind of our biggest thing is we want great content as far as, following the theme and the ultimate goal, is to promote the message of tobacco prevention. And but anyway, we're excited for Ready, Set, Record. And like I said, I believe that, yes, is my next slide. Time is running out, but there's still time. You can submit through January 8th. So that just kind of runs through the end of the first week, probably when you guys get back to school. So it's certainly something that you could work on your own over the break. And this is another thing that can be done virtually. You don't necessarily all have to get together if you're working on a team. And remember, you can have up to 6 students on a team. So that's for grades 7th through 12th. You submit on our website. You'll make it into a YouTube video and submit it on our website. And then all of the instructions and everything are there. And you will receive a cash prize. It's money, and then of course a lot of other like good swag too. You get an actual award and bragging rights, of course.
True.
But we also want to announce our save the date for the film festival. Of course, it will be virtual, which is our first virtual film festival. We've always had it in person, but we're still really excited about it. So this will be Friday night, February the 19th at 7 p.m. So the way that we'll do this is the same way that we did our annual conference, is that we'll make it a YouTube premiere. So it will premiere at 7 o'clock on Friday night, so you guys can get together with your teammates for your Ready, Set, Record team, or you can just watch it at home with your families. But it will premiere on YouTube at that time, and of course it'll be available from then on after that. So mark that down. And we really cannot wait to see this. It's one of my favorite things that we do every year, or actually that you guys do every year. I love the Ready, Set, Record videos. And then another kind of a new idea that we wanted to pitch to you guys. This will hopefully go into effect when we start our next set of statewide meetings in February. Remember, we meet 4 times in the fall and 4 times in the spring. So we'll meet February, March, April, and May. And we want to carve out 5 to 10 minutes out of every statewide meeting to have a chapter kind of host a short segment on some of the things that you guys are doing. So every month we share pictures and we say, hey, this chapter did this and this is a great idea. You guys could, copy this idea and do it in your own school or your own town, but we really would love to hear the details from you guys. So some of these events that you guys have done, or some of the education that you provided, would be so much better to understand, and we can get that information straight from the source. So we're going to carve out some time for chapter chat every statewide meeting. So we'll be contacting the advisors to see if we have any volunteers that want to share something, and we will probably pre-record it. Most of you guys aren't available to be here live at noon on Wednesdays because of your schoolwork and everything else. So we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to participate, but we'll probably just get with you and try to pre-record it and then share it during the statewide meetings. So we're pretty excited about that. You guys have some really unique ideas, and I think it will be great to kind of include you guys more rather than Stephanie and I just always being the ones up here talking. So chapter chat is coming in the spring. Oh, guess what time it is?
Tuesday again. Favorite time of the month. So our Trivia Tuesday winners. Trivia Tuesday obviously was yesterday, and we took a little bit of a break at Thanksgiving, but if you're a frequent Trivia Tuesday player, hopefully you enjoyed the Thanksgiving polls.
Well,
to kind of
yeah,
switch it up.
Yeah, I love the polls, but also you were saying you've had way more people doing it in the last like couple of months.
Yeah,
right?
There's a ton of people that get on and vote for Trivia Tuesday, so the competition is getting pretty steep. But keep playing if you haven't won yet, because we're always picking winners. So this month's winners, their usernames are at JD11 _ is cool, at Easton.the.broom, and Jenna, I think it's Ward, where the A is a 4.
Yay.
So congrats to you guys. We'll share this on our social media after the meeting and tag you. So if this is you, congrats, and get with us and we'll send you a cool prize.
Yay.
And keep playing trivia. It'll be back next week.
So we Stephanie has like switched up kind of some of the things that we do on every day of the week on our social media, but this is one that's really
stuck there.
It has.
We switched up some stuff because we just have so many pictures from you guys,
which
that
is awesome.
I'm trying to get a lot of them out there. So like we said, we have tons. If you sent us pictures a long time ago, just know it is in the lineup.
And if you are not following us and you have Facebook or Instagram, it's at Project Prevent AR. We're really close
to 1,000.
Yeah, I say really close. We're like at 920 something.
But like closer than what we were when we started.
It wasn't that long ago that we were really looking forward, like really excited about getting to 500. Yeah, 300 and then 500, and now yeah. So if you have friends, even if maybe they're not part of Project Prevent, they may want to give us a follow and play Trivia Tuesday, and then we can get even closer to our goal of 1,000 followers. The one thing that I really love about our Instagram is it's like 95% students, so it really is all of you guys that are following too. So. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, I wanted to give a special shout out to one of our OGs, our original chapters, OCs, I guess, from Valley View in Jonesboro. Miss Eaton started with our group of our very first Project Prevent chapters in the fall of 2017, and she is going to retire at Christmas break, actually at the end of this month, at the end of December, retire from teaching completely. So also she will be handing over her chapter there in Valley View to a new advisor, but they have been a really prominent chapter thanks to her leadership. She's had students that have been involved in our conferences, have of course participated in Ready, Set, Record, and they've had some winners, some Ready, Set, Record winning videos, and just done a lot of awesome outreach there in Jonesboro too. So we will absolutely miss Miss Eaton, and I know that her students, her chapter members will too, but we're looking forward to getting to know the next advisor, and I know that the students there have been doing it so long that they'll be able to seamlessly move into the next semester with a new advisor too. So we will miss you, Miss Eaton. And I think we kind of had a shorter meeting today. Still Bitmojis. We still don't have any pictures.
Making that snowball though.
Right. We have lots of pictures of you guys, but Stephanie and I, yeah, just hanging out at the office, not getting to go anywhere. We're hoping to, we kind of have a plan for the spring, and we're hoping to be able to get out and do some things with you guys outdoors. So we're looking at kind of like a spring tour idea. I don't want to give too many details yet because they haven't been developed. But we really are looking forward to start to, to travel the state a little more and be able to actually see you guys, even if it's outside from a distance with a mask, because we do love seeing you in your own hometown and your own element. So, but for now, we are here. So if you need Stephanie and I for anything, here's our emails, our phone numbers, and we appreciate all of the work that you guys are doing, and continue to send us those pictures, and continue to fill out your reports on the website. If you're not familiar with that, if you don't know what I'm talking about, email me and I'll walk you through it. It's a very simple, short report, but we want to keep up with all of the awesome work that you guys are doing, so that we can keep up with that and be able to give you guys credit for it too. The last thing I want to mention, and then we'll open it up to see if we have any questions. At the beginning of this school year, we had a certain number of mini grants to give out to chapters to be able to do the work that you guys are doing. So a portion of that goes to the advisor for their hard work, and a portion of it goes to being able to buy things like I talked about, the Organ Wise Guys books, if you need to buy Mr. Grossmouth or brochures, or if you need to buy snacks for your meetings, there is money for that. We do still have a few of those mini grants that are available. So this has been a tough year. We've lost a few chapters this year. We still have, we had 60 or 65. We still have chapters all over the state, which I'm really proud of. But we have lost a couple because it is just a challenging year. So if you know of anyone, maybe you have a family member or a friend at another school. It doesn't have to be in a school. We have a Boys and Girls Club. We have some church youth groups. It could just be any youth group that would be interested in applying for that. I would love for you to give them my name and email and phone number and just tell them to contact me. So we'd like to get those distributed as soon as possible. There are only a few left. Okay, so let's open it up. If anybody has any questions or anything they want to share, you're welcome to, oh, there's already something in the chat. Oh, you're filming for a YouTube ad. Actually, okay, thank you. So I'm corrected with Charleston. We just assumed it was Ready, Set, Record, but they're making a YouTube ad. Oh, that is so great. I know you guys are also doing Ready, Set, Record though, because you have so many, you usually submit at least, one or more than one. You had a winner last year.
I think so.
The Educated Cornholers.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was Charleston.
That.
Okay, thank you, Ashley. Anyone else has any questions or comments, you can unmute and let us hear you, or you can type it in the chat and we'll give you just a few minutes. We need elevator music for this. So Ashley's asking if we can send you the information for the grant. Yes, for the mini grants. I definitely will send that. Yes. And Ashley, you've been very helpful. You've helped us with a lot of our new chapters. Lavaca being one, Mountainburg. Yeah, you've been very, very helpful. And we hear that you have a new coworker too, so we're excited for Faulkner and Conway County. Okay, well, we are finished a few minutes early today. If you guys think of anything and you want to just email us or give us a call, please do so. And of course, you can, oh, we have another one. Cynthia, hey, for the Ready, Set, Record, students want to know if the winnings are split between each member. Yes. No. Okay, let me explain. So no, it wouldn't be like you win $100 and split it between 4 people. So if you have, let's give an example, 5 members on your team and the prize amount for that particular award was $50 per student, then all 5 students would get $50. If you only have 2 students, then those 2 students would get $50. So it's a set amount, just doesn't matter how many students are on the team. I hope that makes sense. And then for our advanced place winners, the advisor can win money as well, and the schools can win money for some of the places too that can go back into either your Project Prevent chapter, or it can go into your, if you have like a TV, radio, TV, film program at your school, it can go back into that too. Okay, good. That does make sense. Yes. Okay, good. Great question. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing what you guys do in Little Rock. Great. Okay, well, if there's not anything else, thank you guys for being with us. We hope that you have the most wonderful winter break, and
happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I hope that you guys stay safe visiting your family. I know it's just been the craziest year, but you guys have made it work, and we're just so happy to be able to do this with you guys, and just so thankful that you've hung in there. And it's going to get easier, and I think the spring will bring some easier times, but you guys have been awesome, and we can't thank you enough for everything that you're doing to prevent tobacco use in the state of Arkansas. And one of these days we're going to beat this thing, and Stephanie and I won't have jobs anymore. That's the goal. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of the week.